Ian Beale didn't just get sent to prison. He walked straight into a situation he might not be able to survive. Because inside, someone already knows what he did. And just when it looks like there's no way out, Chelsea finally decides to tell the truth. But here's the problem. It might already be too late. Welcome back to the Soap Insider 2.0, your home for the biggest EastEnders drama.
This storyline is emotional, intense, and honestly, one of the most worrying situations Ian has ever been in. And trust me, the deeper this story goes, the worse it gets. Let's start with the courtroom, the moment everything changed. Jordan Fox is recovering, and that should have worked in Ian's favour. In fact, it did, reducing the severity of his punishment. Instead of years behind bars, Ian is sentenced to 8 months in prison. Now, technically, that's a reduced sentence, but realistically, it changes nothing. Because for someone like Ian, even a short sentence can be life-changing. And here's what really hurts. This situation was avoidable. There was still a chance, a real chance that Ian could have walked free. All it needed was one thing: the truth. If Chelsea had spoken up earlier, if she had told the court what really happened, this entire outcome could have been completely different. But she didn't. And that delay, it cost Ian everything.
But then, after the damage is already done, Chelsea breaks. She can't carry the guilt anymore. And finally, she admits it. Jordan ran into the road because she shouted at him. One moment, one reaction, one mistake. And now, multiple lives are affected. That's when Chelsea decides she has to fix this. She wants to come forward. She wants to make a statement. She wants to help Ian, even if it means reopening the case through an appeal. But here's where the timing becomes critical. Because while Chelsea is trying to correct her mistake, Ian is already inside prison. And this is where the story shifts from emotional to genuinely dangerous. This isn't just about punishment anymore. It's about survival. Ian is completely out of his depth. He's not someone who can handle prison life. He's not physically strong, he's not intimidating, and he doesn't have anyone watching his back. And in that kind of environment, that makes him vulnerable. Very vulnerable. It doesn't take long before people start noticing him, watching him, and eventually approaching him. One inmate in particular confronts him, and this isn't random. There's a connection, a personal one. And suddenly, Ian realises something terrifying. This isn't just bad luck. He's been noticed for a reason. And he's not safe. Not even for a second. At the same time, outside prison, things are getting even more complicated. Chelsea is pushing forward with an appeal, but it's not simple. Because now, her confession raises even more questions. Why didn't she speak sooner? What else is being hidden? And who else could be affected if the truth fully comes out? And then there's the financial side. Appeals aren't cheap. Legal processes take time, money, and risk. So now this situation isn't just emotional. It's pressure from every direction. Inside prison, Ian is struggling to cope. Outside prison, Chelsea is trying to fix something that may already be beyond repair. And surrounding all of this, secrets, tension, Decisions that could change everything. Because this story is no longer just about one accident. It's about consequences. It's about guilt. And most importantly, it's about who is going to come out of this situation in one piece. So now the real question is, will Chelsea's confession actually be enough to save Ian? Or has his nightmare already begun? And if he does get out, will he even be the same person? Let me know what you think in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more EastEnders spoilers, deep breakdowns and theories, make sure you subscribe to the Soap Insider 2.0. Because this story, it's only just getting started. And it's about to get even